Alright guys, welcome to another earth-shattering edition of the My Colony podcast. This is going to be a quick episode where I'm going to go through some of the suggestions on the forum and tell you my thoughts on them. I'm doing a video one today. I was actually going to try testing live streaming this podcast on YouTube, but as soon as I started the stream, I got this error. If you can't read it, it says, this stream has been stopped because we detected copyrighted audio or video because we received a complaint of a community guidelines violation. So the only thing that was in the video was me sitting here like this at my computer with a little window of My Colony in the corner, which I'm the creator of. So who knows? But anyway, if you can, if you're watching on YouTube, you can see on the screen here I got the suggestions form for My Colony up. I'm just going to go through some of the latest ones and tell you if I think they have a chance of being added into the game. So the first one here is a level 2 gold mint. This is from BuilderBot. It says it would be great to improve the gold mint to level 2. It would consume more gold and needs networks to operate and produces 2,000s per minute. Well, actually I could make a level 2 gold mint pretty easily. I'm not against that. The regular gold mint kind of sucks, so maybe I'll do that. Good suggestion. I'll vote yes on it. Let's see what's next. More productive tourism. Generally, I find that our colonies do not produce enough money, and BAST should review tourism as improving the spaceport to level 2, and that each tourist produces more money. Well, that's also true. Tourism could be improved in the game. I'm not against that. Maybe I'll do an update where I add a bunch of new tourist structures for all civilizations. So I actually like this suggestion too. It doesn't have a vote on it, but if it did, I would vote yes. Let's check out another one. New extreme economy system. This is extreme clickbait. It worked. I clicked on it. And yes, I have to start the topic with a PS. Okay. Here's a bunch of stuff. Oh, I know what he's talking about. In these days, the GBT doesn't work very well. The market is saturated with auto sell offers. Most players don't even have the possibility to sell because the offer won't be visible. Now, this is very true. Anybody who's been playing the game lately knows that ever since auto trading has been implemented, the GBT is mostly filled with auto trades, and they're all trades that have a capacity of very high numbers. So take a look. I got my colony open. If you're just listening, you can't see it, but I'm opening the GBT right now. And let's just go to aluminum. All the trades are for 100 million. Well, unless you have a giant colony with a ton of storage, you can't even store 100 million aluminum. So most of these trades are useless, and it's just screens and screens and screens of useless trades. So I agree completely with this one. The GBT does need to be reworked, and I will probably be doing that soon. That's a good suggestion. There's a bunch of good ones in here. Good thing I came to the forum today. Public transport and cars. I was thinking rich colonists with $50 or more that had a long commute would have the ability to buy a car and drive it on roads. I know it wouldn't work with the new colonist rendering system, but it could be something interesting. Public transport, this is something that's coming to the game soon, so I'm just going to say yes to this. As for the thing with individual cars, kind of like you said, colonists aren't individually simulated anymore, so if I did something like that, it would be a simulated deal, and it wouldn't be actual colonists having cars. But I did think it would be cool to have something like that. Now that crime's in there, it would be nice to have like a little police buggy driving around from just to all the different buildings with high crime levels. And maybe also with the spaceport, it'd be cool to see little starships blasting off from it from time to time. So I might do something like that. But the mass transit is going to be coming presently. Ooh, a website update. I really like the website, but it's generated for each colony. I also really like the map. I'd like to see an update to the website. Yes. The My Colony website is dated. I haven't worked on it in a long time, and a lot of new features have been added to the game since I've worked on the website. So this is another good suggestion of something that is going to be coming. We're all on the same page. Tutorial for heat maps. So new players that don't read the forums may not... Okay, this is true. And if you're listening and you don't know, you can see heat maps in the game now by right-clicking or long pressing on the display mode icon, which is this one right here. If you can see on my little window, it looks like the semi-transparent building up by the research and rover buttons. If you right-click or long press on that, you get a display mode that has all these different heat maps you can look at that shows you like your medical coverage and whatnot. And so there does need to be a tutorial. Maybe I can put like a pop-up when you first start the game that points that out for you. Another good suggestion. Let's see, I'll do a couple more. Road upgrade options. I think the ability to upgrade all roads to any type of road would be great. Yeah, I know what he means. Okay, so the way the game is written, there can only be one specific upgrade for one specific type of building. So like the small solar panel can only be upgraded to the solar tower. I have thought of this before. It would be neat to be able to have multiple different upgrade paths for different buildings, and I am looking at that. I don't have a time frame on it though, but it is also a good idea. This forum full of good ideas. GUI feature, GDP Refresh Button. I didn't really like waiting for the random interval for the GDP update, so there it is. The title explains it all. This isn't a high priority, but it seems like something future My Colony will have, or maybe just a refresh button upon clicking the economic tab would be enough. I think he's probably talking about the, you can't see it here, but there's that little news ticker on the bottom every once in a while that tells you what your GDP is, and he'd like to see you be able to see that manually without having to wait for the news to come through. Also a good idea, so I might see what I can do there. I think that's going to be it for this video and this podcast. This is kind of a short one. The whole deal is I was going to test doing a live streamed podcast on YouTube, and like I showed you, as soon as I tried to start it, they shut me down for a copyright error. So that's YouTube for you. You can't even have a video of your own game that you made because it's copyrighted. So whatever. But I like the suggestions that were on the forum. Keep sending me them. This gives me something to work at towards the next update. And until then, thanks for listening, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more My Colony. Goodbye now.